Friends, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to be able to address and welcome you to our 2023 graduation ceremony. Every year, this is a very notable time for us, as we have the opportunity to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of a very special group of people. This year is even more special as we are celebrating our 120th graduating class. Congratulations. Our history is very important to us. And much like in our personal lives, knowing where we come from helps us know where we can go to. So I want to take a few moments to share some of our history with each of you, to help show what you are now a part of and what can be accomplished when passion and purpose come together. 120 years. We can do a quick run through decades for everything. We opened our doors as everyone knows, in 1903, focusing on bookkeeping, administration, and business offerings. Just over a decade later, Sprachaw had become Western Canada's largest commercial school and even had operations back east and into the USA. By the 1920s, Sprachaw brings radio to British Columbia through the opening of the very first radio station in our province to complement its School of Radio, one of our early stations, 1410, on the AM dial, still in existence to this day. I found a quote which I loved, and most other staff knows. I love learning about our history. But BCRadioHistory.com quoted, "If radio was the internet of the early 20th century, then Robert James Sprott was BC's Bill Gates of the time." The 1930s, the Sprachaw School of Aviation opens to complement the School of Business and the School of Radio and Telegraphy in British Columbia. 1940s, Sprachaw works with government to retrain military personnel returning home from World War II. One of our most famous grads, being legendary radio DJ and personality John Francis Cullen, better known as Jack Cullen, who came out of the Navy in 1945, came to Sprachaw School of Radio, and spent the next 50 years on the BC airwaves. In 1994, he was named to the BC Entertainment Hall of Fame. Sprachaw has always been active in our communities, and in the 1950s, President Anna Sprott, a humanitarian philanthropist, becomes the first woman sponsor for a Vancouver City Council seat. She wins and goes on to serve 10 years, a record at that time. She set another first when she became the first woman to serve as acting mayor, something she did multiple times during her career. After her passing in 1961, the cover of the Vancouver Province newspaper remembered her as a civic leader, tireless worker, and woman's champion,